First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, or Ka Kodash, forgive me, Spirit, to do this lesson. This lesson is going into we are getting judged on the way so that we are not completely judged at the end with the world. Okay, because that is a different judgment. Okay, that's a flat out judgment for real, man. Okay, what's coming upon the whole world. All right, so when you come into this truth, you have to understand that, man. Okay, when you walk into this truth, you're walking into a system, a order that Yahweh Shema Shai set up, and you have to understand that, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures talk about understanding what the will of the Lord is. Okay, now a lot of guys and women that say they believed at one point, okay, and they back in the world, they lost faith because they couldn't endure the chastening of the Lord. Period. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 32. Read that again. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, and you have to know that. Okay? Certain things that happen, man, is because of what you're doing, man. Because your father is chastising you. He's giving you that whooping, that spanking. Okay? Just like your worldly father is supposed to do in the flesh. All right? He's supposed to correct you when he see you going off. Certain things he might wink at. Certain things the Lord might wink at. Okay? And then there are certain things that are like, you know what? That's it. Okay? Because the eyes of the Lord are powerful. Okay? And brighter than the sun. So you can't escape. The things you do, whether it be good or bad, you cannot escape. And your father, if he's dealing with you, if you believe, if you have faith, through Yahweh Shai as a mediator, then he will deal with you. Okay? But we have to understand what that means. Okay? He's your father, so he's going to whoop your ass on the way. Or would you rather dip out and get judged with the world? You're going to be judged anyway. Okay? Because we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all mess up, right? We fall short and do stupid stuff. Okay? And the Lord will judge us. Sometimes he'll do it right away. Sometimes he'll do it later. Okay? But it's best to get those judgments, okay, as a loving father to correct us, than straight up evil on us. Two different things. All right? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 12. For whom the Lord loveth, he correct. That's what you got to understand. For whom the Lord loveth, he correct. Right, man. Okay, so if he dealing with you, he going to correct you when he see that bullshit in you, man. When he see you doing bullshit, it's obviously bullshit. Okay, he's going to whoop your ass. Okay, and that's the chastening of the Lord. And you have to endure that. You have to have the integrity to deal with this. Or your other option, you can get judged with the world. Okay, you don't want that. All right? So it says, for whom the Lord correct, even as a father the son, in whom he delighteth. Right, man. So he's watching over you, man. He's watching over your soul. Okay? He knows your deep inward part. He knows if you're sincere and you're just having trouble with certain things here and there or whatever. He knows it. So to keep you in, right, to keep you in tight, he'll do certain things, man, to shake you up. He'll chastise you, man. All right, it's called correction. And we need correction. You think you're going to come from the world where everything was about the flesh and you believe, and all of a sudden you think you ain't going to get corrected? No, man, you still going to need correction, man. We still need correction. I don't care how long you're in this truth, you're going to need correction from the Lord, from Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Let's go to Hebrews chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 1. Start at the top. Wherefore, seeing we are also compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Right, the race to the kingdom, man. Okay, laboring in the grace that's been given. Verse 2, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. Right, man, he earned that. Okay, you got to earn it too, as a son or as a daughter, right? Verse 3, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest you be weary and faint in your minds. Right, man, we have to consider and read and understand the path. Okay, when you come into this truth, if you're going to serve Yahweh Shem Shai, we have to consider those who have served before us, okay, the path they had to go through, because we have to go the same path. All right, meaning, in other words, we have to suffer as Yahweh Shai suffered in the prophets of old. Okay, we have to endure chastisement from the Lord, okay, to be able to be accepted and for him to continue to deal with us. All right, verse 4, you have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Right, man. All right, and he can come out of nowhere, man. But you got to accept it, you know. Even if you don't understand why it's happening, sometimes you will just know, because you know you on some bullshit, so you'll know it. And sometimes you're like, damn, why this is happening? Ultimately, you have to look at it as a test overall, okay? Because we're going to get brought low and built up, brought back low and built back up, higher and higher and higher, closer to the Lord. That's how he's doing this. So you got to respect the process and have patience, man, and integrity. All right? It's not your program. It's not my program, man. So the Lord set this up. So either deal with it the right way, his way, or get judged with the world. Pick. Okay? Verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he received. Man, if you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But you have to endure it. You have to endure, and he will have mercy on you if you sincerely believe in his truth. All right? Period. You got to have faith. It's impossible to please him without faith. So just because you're getting chastised, that don't mean you lose your faith. Okay? You build your faith off that. You show your Yahweh Shem Shai your faith, no matter what, and he'll deal with you. Okay? Verse 8. But if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons? Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which correcteth us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirit and live? Right, man. Okay? You got people, man, you got Jakes that wake up to being Israelites, man, and they'll get chastised and they'll take off. Okay? Don't give the Father no reverence, man. Okay, that's bullshit. That's a lack of wisdom, because if you have wisdom, you understand that this is part of the process to get to the kingdom, period. All right? It says, shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit. Right, man. In the world, man, you will see people getting whoopings back in the day, right? They might get a whooping for no reason, man, for some bullshit that has nothing to do with their soul. Okay? Furthering, okay, the right way, going down the right path. But the Father, he's whooping you to bring you closer to him. He's teaching you, man. That's what he's doing. He's teaching you, okay, so that you can get to the kingdom. But you have to endure his way of doing things. Okay? His way. Let's read it again, verse 10. For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he, Yahweh Shem Shai, for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. So you have to remember that, man. When you get chastised, remember this, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Okay? I know it sucks at times. You're getting towed up, you're like, damn, shit. But remember that, man. Okay? I'll say it again. That we might be partakers of his holiness. That's key right there. Verse 11. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous. Right, it seemeth to be joyous. Okay? But grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Right, man? Meaning you're enduring. You're taking that whooping. Okay? You're repenting. You're doing better. You want to do better. Okay? You still talking to your power. You still respect your power, even though he whooped your ass. Okay? Beat the shit out of you. But you still praying to him. You still got respect. You still giving him reverence. You still believe. You still got faith. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai is looking at. Okay? Verse 12. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees. Right, man. You got to be able to be in this spirit, man. That's the point. Okay? Let's end it on this. Galatians chapter 6, I read verse 9 to 10. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. Right, man. Don't faint, man. Okay, keying in on verse 9. You will reap in due season if you faint not. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai will look down from heaven and say, you know, he's still here. We done whooped his ass. We did this. He doing better. He kept his integrity. He didn't take the mark. He don't want the mark. He has faith and he believes I'm going to save him. He wants to be righteous. He wants it. Okay, so just an exhortation in the spirit, man. We have to understand this, man. Okay? You want to get judged now on the way, here and there, you know, and build back up after you're judged, or you want to be completely judged with the world? Make your mind up. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone, and shalom to Yaakam out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.